There we go. All right.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, one of the cool things in this product is, like John was saying, had these fistographs where they take a fighter's fist and imprint the card with a fist print.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so those are really cool.
That's kind of cool.
Pull those out of there. So it's kind of neat. I think we pulled
Two of
a
them.
Misha Tate one. I think one time somebody pulled a Misha Tate one out of there.
Fistographs.
Right, those are pretty awesome.
I think I did that with my children.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you for the compliment, buddy. I appreciate that, man, big time.
All right.
I appreciate that big time. Why do radio, though, when you can do this? This is way better than radio. Plus, I got my backup.
Oh.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, there you are. Backup, buddy.
He said, did Mr. Mir ever do a fistograph with this product? Have you ever done those?
No, that's why I wasn't aware of it.
Okay. You need to, man.
Well,
Just put your fist on the desk and just... You know what I mean? That's a fistograph we need right there.
Oh, we're looking for a big hit, you guys, but you know, not like you might think. Not a big left hook or a right hook or an uppercut. Just a big pull. Just a big auto or low numbered relic or something really cool coming out of here. So good luck again, everybody.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this UFC knockout box and see what's in here. Which one is John P? He's behind me in the flannel shirt and hat. That's John P. right there. Right there. Yep, that's him waving right there. That's old John P. All right, Luis V, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Let's do UFC Knockouts 36 next. Now, this is going to be a completely different product than what you just saw.
Right, this one's a lot of fun.
This one's a lot of fun, but all of them are a lot of fun. But this one, you know, we happen to like this one a lot. Happen to like this one a lot. Box 36 is next. 7 spots, looks good. All right, good to see you too, buddy. That's Brad W. That's our buddy Brad. Uh-oh, Brad bought in. Watch out. So we got Christine H., Brad W., Luis V., Mark D. bought 3 spots. Wow, and James W. is also in. Yep, Chris is here as well. Chris is in the blue shirt right there. Yep. So you can see the whole team. The whole team. The whole team is here tonight. And we're live from Philadelphia. From Autobahn, whatever it's called, Abaddon. Alcatraz, I don't know. One of those. You see that movie Escape from Alcatraz, Frank, with Eastwood?
yeah, Clint Eastwood, yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Human ingenuity always amazes me.
What, if you had to pick a favorite movie of all time, what would you say your favorite movie is?
Oh, I don't know.
That's tough.
I've got a
That's
movie
always
buff.
a tough one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I love all. It's funny. My wife, you know, I like all movies, but there's some movies I can watch. So she's like, "How are you wasting your time watching this?" I'm like, "No, it's good." There's some B movies.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I watched one of the coolest B movies one night called, I think it's Population 486 with Fred Durst. Check it out, man.
Oh, okay.
It's about this town, the population
That
never
was a good
changes.
movie. That was a
Excellent.
good movie.
Really?
Excellent, yeah.
I never heard of it. That's cool.
Yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. That's real cool. All right, let's do UFC Knockouts 36. And, yep. Tombstone's a good one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
Why, Johnny Ringo.
Tombstone was a good movie.
Okay, somebody just walked over your grave. That's Val Kilmer's best role ever. Here we go. Let's do it.
Doc Holliday. That was a cool.
Oh, yeah. Let's do UFC number 36. Good luck, everybody, in the break. Christine H. at the top. James W. is at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into random.org. As always, random 7 times. Here we go. There's 1. Oh, boy, it's going slow. Come on now. There's 2. Frank, punch it, man. Just punch it one time, dude. I'll give you a couple dollars. There's 3. 4. 5. 6.
Razzle dazzle.
And let's get the razzle dazzle. 7. All right.
It's lucky number 7.
All right. Christina H., you're at the top. James W., you're at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into our UFC weight class spreadsheet. Let me pull this up here for you. All right. And there's UFC right there. Boom. And let's make this real big as we read the names and classes off here to you. Christine H, you got bantamweight. Mark D, feather and flyweight. Luis B, you got heavyweight.
No.
Brad W, you got lightweight. Mark D with lightweight and middleweight. And James W with welterweight. All right, there's the classes. I'll leave them up for a second so everybody can dial in what you got for the break. Live with Frank Mir from Philly, doing some UFC cards. We got the whole team here from Friendly Box Breaks with the exception of the lovely ladies in shipping and Jaya that's sorting for us.
What's cool about this product is whenever you pack it, it's like something awesome. So
Yeah.
hopefully we pull a Frank Mir autograph out of here. That's what we're looking for.
Something big, man.
Yep.
Something huge.
All right. Ooh, uh-oh. Box topper.
Really good.
You know what that means.
Sometimes those are the fistographs.
Sometimes you do the fistograph cards. That's really good news.
So let's see, man.
That's really good news.
Those are real rare to get. Silver things on the top of the box.
That's really good news. Right there. All right, let me set the break up here real quick. I used to having a whole entourage, man. I feel important tonight. I'm not used to having a whole entourage around me. So what kind of, we're talking about movies, what kind of music you listen to, man? Are you a metal guy, rock, jazz?
You know what? Because I get to pick the movies, my wife picks the music.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so the only thing I do is when I pull up the valet or anything, if someone's going to get in my car, I change the radio station.
Okay.
I pull her iPad out so they don't hear what I'm listening to.
All right, let me ask you this, because we were on the way here last night. We had 80s night with the FBB crew. We were singing Thompson Twins. You know the Thompson Twins?
I suck at knowing different. Like, if you're going to play that game in the bar where you're like,
what do you-
this song?
When do y'all sing that, man, a Thompson Twins song?
I can't
Come on, Joe, you're the best at it, dude. Come on. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris, you got it, man. There it is. Oh, you know that, Chris? Oh, yeah.
I love all that lady music and stuff.
Oh, dude, we love it, man.
Power ballads.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Poison.
Yeah, I play Salt and Pepper on here all the time. Push it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know that song? Salt and Pepper? All right. All right.
That's the thing, too. It's funny when people tell me that I like music. I'm like, no kidding.
Yeah.
Find somebody who doesn't.
Right.
Like, I never really met anybody who goes, dude, I honestly hate music.
Oh, I've met one.
Really?
I've met one.
I stand corrected. I'm like, how could you hate music?
It's impossible. And I think the guy's, he's just full of it anyway.
Just an angry
But
dude.
he is an engineer. He's a math genius guy, you know.
There's like
He's an
any form of
engineer.
music.
He's just not big on music.
Oh.
But I don't believe him. I think he just
He's a
says,
closet.
yeah. I mean, who doesn't like music? Give me a break.
I thought the same thing. Yep, we're almost there, man.
MMA junkie, what's going on, buddy?
We're almost there.
All right, now we get to pull some good stuff out of here.
All right, let's see if we can pull out a UFC knockouts. Good luck, everybody, in the break. Oh, I know, man. There's all kinds of packs in here, dude. I need a break. I need a break after that, man. I say I feel like I've been in a fight after all that work I just did, but I can't because he's here. But let's do it, UFC knockouts. Get you a couple MMA cards. All right, here's Teixeira right here. Come on, camera. There we go. A little focus action. Teixeira. Oh, yeah. You know this guy right here?
I've talked to him a couple times.
Cool. That's him hitting Big Country Nelson right there.
He really put on a boxing clinic in that fight.
All right, cool. Here should be a numbered Lamas right here, 99 of 219. And let's see, Ricardo, of course, that is featherweight. And that's going to go to Mark D. Mark D, that's coming out to you, Mark D. All right, here's a BJ Penn featherweight. Ooh, wow. Now that's huge. That's a number to 25 BJ Penn autograph. And we were just talking about him earlier. Yeah, a lot of respect for him. A guy I actually grew up admiring too, like him a lot. Here's a BJ Penn card. And let's see here, featherweight, and that is Mark D. There you go, Mark. Mark D, that's coming out to you.
When you have guys that jump in different weight classes, how do you guys determine What does the card say? Like, I wonder.
But yeah, the card, see where it says featherweight right here?
Oh, okay.
That's how we determine.
How do they determine that? I wonder. I guess most recent.
Yes, at that time.
Appearance?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
At the time of the print.
The time of the printing. Yep.
Good question, though.
And there's Sugar Rashad. We're talking about him earlier. Evans right there.
Yeah. Great
That's
style
cool.
of fighter.
That's cool. Yep. So Mark D, man, a nice hit with the BJ Penn auto, buddy. All right.
That was good.
All right. Next up, here's a Dillashaw.
He said BJ Pencil.
Here's a Rashad Evans right here. 188 of 219. Right there. He is a light heavyweight, of course, and that is Mark D again. Wow, Mark D. That's coming out to you. Mark D. All right. What else do we got here? Here is a Travis Brown. Travis Brown. Watch out. 124 of 188. You know Travis Brown at all?
Yeah, I actually got to train with him a lot in Albuquerque.
Sweet.
Yeah, awesome dude. I'm really honestly, when I first went down there, you know, you walk into a gym full of fighters, there's always a little bit of tension at first.
Mhm.
Not with him. Right off the bat, he just open arms, really nice, warm guy, and you know, invited me to his home. You know, went out and ate together. Super good guy.
Sweet. Anyways, that's going to Luis V right there. 124 of 188. Luis V. Very nice. Here's a Woodley base and Sanchez. Former Ultimate Fighter winner right there, Diego Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Yep. Beast,
That's
right?
a different guy.
Yep.
I always thought we got to sit and hang out with him for 2 minutes.
Yeah?
He's a different individual.
Is that right?
Best way to explain it.
Just
Huh?
yeah, just you know,
Alright.
he marched to a different tune, right?
Here's a Jake Shields. Now, he was a former Strike Force guy that came over to the UFC.
Yeah, man, that guy's jiu-jitsu, honestly, on top is he's a machine.
Yeah.
You know, very formidable guy.
There's a Manua right there. 205 of 219. You know him at all, Manua?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. I keep saying that, but then someone will call him by a different name, or I'll see him like, oh man, I'm sorry.
All right. Now, here's my favorite guy right here.
Michael Bisping.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows this is my favorite guy, and UFC said no one ever.
Cool card.
It is a cool card, British Brawler, but my greatest, you know, I know you guys talk and stuff, but anyways, my greatest moment for me as an MMA fan was seeing Dan Henderson just knock him out. Not a fan of, not a fan of Bisping. So, 7 of 18.
Tell us how you really feel, AJ.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike, if you watch this, buddy, I apologize, man. I live in California, by the way, not Virginia, so don't come find me, Mike. There's a middleweight, and that is going to Mark D. Mark D.
All right.
Mark
There you go,
D.
Mark. Big pull.
All right. There's a Matt Mitrione right here. Matt Mitrione, Ultimate Fighter guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a cool guy too. I've hung out with him a little bit.
Sweet.
And he travels a lot with that motivational guy, right? Apparently, didn't he lose his limbs?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Davis right
Oh,
here.
really? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. I met him
Thatch.
one time back in-
Volante right here, 216 of 219. Right there, light heavyweight, and that is Mark D again. Mark D's having a good break. Here's a Sarah McMahon right here. Look at this. Women's bantamweight auto. All right. 187 of 225.
Yeah.
Fight use memorabilia. Nice autograph. Yes,
Women
indeed.
typically always write better than men.
Of course.
Yeah.
I can't even read
course.
my own handwriting.
Me neither. Me neither, man.
The only thing
Seriously.
I'm happy about is now everything's through typing or text and stuff. So now I'm like, all those years they tried to make my handwriting better in school and I got punished for it. I'm like, it didn't even matter.
They don't even teach cursive anymore.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was last time. Cursive is only to have a signature, really.
Right. You're absolutely
Other
right.
than that, like-
who writes in that?
Yeah, who writes in cursive? I've never
All
seen a
right.
note written.
I hear you, Matt. Matt told me to watch my comments because I'm newly married, as you know. And he says that Kalina doesn't need to be a widow already if Bisbing comes after me if he sees this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I apologize.
I'd have to cross the pond. I don't think you made him that mad.
Okay. I apologize. I'll send you some tea and crumpets later. All right, Mike, good talk. So here's McMahon right here, autograph, and that goes to Christina H. right there, Christina H. And here's a Johnson. All right.
Ho!
All right, still rolling here at UFC. You think you could do this, man? Think you do this line of work?
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah?
I had the wife call.
All right. Okay, that's all right. Go ahead and answer, man. Yeah, get her on the show.
Yeah. Look at that, Frank Mir.
Oh, Frank Mir card.
Ho!
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Frank. Who's got heavyweight? Luis V. You want to autograph that, Luis? Would you like Mir to autograph that for us, buddy? For you. Let me know, bud.
Now, who's he fighting in that picture?
Oh, okay, we'll block it.
I'm going to ask him in a second.
Okay. I'll do it on mine too. I've been.
All right.
Now, who
Who are you fighting on this one, man? You know offhand? Here, check it out. Check it out. All right, here's a Gustafson right here, numbered
I might say on
59 of 99. Right there. That is light heavyweight. And Mark D coming out to you, Mark D.
No, I think it's Daniel Cormier.
Okay. I got a spar in there? Or?
No, I think
Okay.
that's one of the liver kicks I landed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Nice.
Looks
Yeah.
brutal, man. Hate to be on the other end.
That's
of that.
cool, man.
Shit.
Anyway, that's a mirror card. Yep, here's a Rory McDonald right here. Rory McDonald.
That's a nice looking card. Right?
Yeah, it is nice. 2-color relic, 19 of 88. Oh, yeah. Yep, okay, I'll have them order it for you, Luis. No problem, man. No problem. Welterweight, and that is James W. coming out to you. St. Croix right here, and Henderson. All right.
Couple packs left. Couple packs to go. Then we'll open up that big one over there.
Yeah, by the way, I'm kind of scared now. Bisbing's going to come after me. So, by the way,
It's funny that question asked about Holly Holm,
Mhm.
Jackson's. I remember one time she was doing pad
My
work before I had
number.
to work out.
Mhm.
I didn't want to work out anymore.
oh,
Because
jeez.
she made us all look bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beast, huh?
It was sad. Like, I was like, I never would have
James
thought
W.
that a girl would make me look bad like that. I mean, but at least it wasn't me. It was everybody. Like when she hit
Wow.
Badger Spart, her hands were pretty much second to none. She was pretty incredible.
Wow.
She has
Jeez,
that
okay.
training ethics.
Oh
of
man, yeah, she works out like an atom.
hardcore.
If she
that's
gets the
awesome.
ground part down as solid as her stand-up game, and she'll be a name in it.
She's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
That's cool. Here's a John Bones Jones Chael Sonnen right here, UFC 59 card. All right, look at this. Look at this right here.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's a dual relic right there, UFC knockout.
Yes,
And
sir.
let's see, who's that go to? What weight class does that go to, Frank?
Light heavyweight, we got
Yeah, I'm going to see if you can do it. Light heavyweight?
I can't read properly.
Oh, Mark
Doss.
D. Mark D, yeah. Mark D, it's
Oh,
coming
we
out
don't
to
call
you.
last names. Is that a problem?
Oh, no, if you want.
You guys release information on me.
No. You probably, seriously?
For like 10 minutes.
That's all I meant. But seriously, you probably just made his life by saying his name. Yeah. You probably,
That's a no. I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't know, man.
That's great.
yeah, you probably
Yeah,
just
Mark.
made Mark's life, dude, by saying
Nice,
his name.
man. That was really a nice pull, too.
That was nice. Here's a cane right there. Very nice.
Last kid. All right.
Yeah, you probably made that guy's life. He's like, oh my God, Frank Mir said my name. Sorry, Mark. I'm just messing with you, buddy. All right. I know these guys really well. All right, next up, Aaron Berger right here. Tavares. Here is a Perez. This is a good one. 98 of 99. Right there. Eric Perez. Bantamweight, and that is Christine H. coming out to you. Christina H. Here is a Pat Barry. Look at this.
Very
49 of 275. Fight Use Memorabilia autograph. Oh, yeah, Pat Barry. And he is a heavyweight. You know him.
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
came down also too. I got to train with him for a little while because when Travis Brown was fighting Overeem, Pat came down and was like kind of the kickboxing guy to come in and be a training partner and show some stuff. So I got to work with him. And super smart guy too. I mean, he was showing us some stuff with kicks and explaining things, and he was pretty animated and funny too. So it was real entertaining to have around. He was good energy.
Nice. Yeah, we pulled GSP out of this. Anyways, here's a Pat Barry going to Luis V. Very nice, Luis, coming out to you. And here's the Llamas. All right, last pack before we do the box topper.
something good in here.
All right, Bodine asked you, he said 2005 Liddell versus current John Jones. Who wins? Your opinion.
2005.
Yeah, you can choose not to answer, by the way.
Like 2005 Liddell. I don't know, man. Liddell was pretty dominant then. They're asking
Okay.
two guys at the peak of their careers who was better.
I know.
I wish they could make that work and I could
Oh,
buy a
that'd be
ticket.
great.
Yeah, exactly. Like, could you imagine seeing a young Marciano versus a young Ali? I know it's a different sport, boxing, but I think the ultimate boxing match would be young Marciano, young Ali. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a fantasy right there.
I think Rick in the room asked who's hotter, Misha Tate or Ronda Rousey.
Oh man, you put y'all Frank on the spot.
Mary, don't answer.
Hey,
That's a lose-lose for me.
yeah.
I'm going to piss off a professional fighter and my wife.
Yeah. All right, no more questions, anybody. No more questions. Y'all getting out of hand in here. Here's a McDonald right here.
They're both
8 of 99.
Yes. Very nice ladies.
Yeah, bantamweight, Christine H. All right, here's a TJ Grant lightweight. TJ Grant lightweight, and that is Brad W. Very nice. 62 of 75. Yeah, TJ Grant.
You know
And
him
there's
at
a
all?
Brown. All right, let's see what the box topper is here. And Mr. Luis want to know if you'd sign that for him there.
Absolutely.
So that's cool. Let's see what the old box topper is.
Could it be a fistograph?
Now I pulled a couple fistographs out of here. I pulled. Oh boy, this is going to be huge.
What is it?
And I pulled a redemption for a glove, and I believe this is going to be a fistograph.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Yep. Unbelievable. Oh, and you know that. Oh, it's a heavyweight one too. Oh man.
Oh, wow.
See, check this out, Frank.
Oh,
And this is numbered 1 to 10. Holy smokes!
Wow. That's it.
1 of 10, and that's heavyweight Luis V. Luis V.
scoring
He
big.
a chick right there. Wow,
Big pulls, man. That's fabulous.
that is awesome.
Man, that is awesome.
That is awesome. 1 of 10 going out to our buddy Luis V. So this is a fistograph card, Frank, where they'll have have you guys autograph it here, and then you'll put your fist right in there and makes that impression.
That's cool.
It's really collectible. So hopefully they'll have you do one of these. I wouldn't mind having one for myself. And it's a 1 of 10 going out to Luis V. Very nice. So good stuff. That'll do it for UFC Knockouts box 36. Let's save that for YouTube.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right.